part 15 of becoming Episcopalian. I'm in the Episcopal Church now, and like I said, it's a really new kind of tradition that I'm really vibing with and really understanding in a better way, understanding Christianity in a better way. The communion of saints, the saints that came before us, uh, they live in union with God, and we're able to go to these saints and ask for their prayers because they're just as much alive with God now that they were alive here on earth, and they can pray for us in that kind of relationship with God and that kind of state with God. So that's why I was okay with praying with saints. It did take a second to adjust to that. And Mary, I pray to Mary all the time now. It did take some adjustment, learning the rosary, learning how to approach Mary and everything, because from an evangelical mindset, it does seem like we're praying to, these saints and Mary and everything as like kind of like gods and deities and like kind of like sub-deities. But if you look at Christianity, the whole point of Christianity, especially early on in Christianity, is this unification with God. That's kind of what I meant when I said the gospel is living in the incarnation. God came down on earth, lived a perfect life in the form of Jesus Christ. The most important title for God, in my opinion, and this is the thing that separates Christianity from maybe other Abrahamic religions. I might be wrong, but I think this is something that is very distinguishing. We call God Emmanuel, God with us. God is with us in this earth, on this life. God lives with us in our day-to-day lives. Yes, there is problems of evil, there is really bad stuff that happens, and I do think we kind of overestimate how much God is capable of doing in terms of like solving the problems of evil. But even with all the bad stuff that's happening in this world and in our lives, God is still with us as a constant companion and able to walk with us and even help us in some cases. It's more complicated than just praying to God to change your life and help in these circumstances. I think humans need to take more responsibility in fixing this life. But because of the incarnation, we can live life knowing full well that we're completely handled by God. And no matter what happens, no matter what deep valleys we go into, God is still with us. This gospel was the gospel that I saw in Episcopal life, and that's why I joined.